Oh, wait, what? No! I'll fix it. I thought I had it saved. I save it. I change it. I go in and I change the category from Persona 5 to Danganronpa. I do change it. I don't know why it's not happening for me. Hello? Okay, Makoto, let's see what you get into now.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Where is she, Kyoko? In the walls?
Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. Hello! What incident, Makoto? A murder? You have so many incidents in this school. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. Why put a coat over the... Why would you put a coat over someone's body before stabbing them? That's so weird. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Fuck you, the worst thing that happened was Taka dying. My baby was taken from me. Nothing could top that. Nothing could possibly be worse than Taka's death. I say as I cuddle my Taka plushie that is always with me. Even when we're done playing Danganronpa, I want everyone to know Taka will always be with us in the form of a $75 plush doll. $100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation.
Huh?
Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. Well, maybe you should. Maybe you should. You guys kind of lack focus as a group. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from making pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours? Oh, it's one of those big horses. You know how they have regular horses, and then they have the, like, super big ones? And then they have Shetland ponies? Byakuya is on top of a big horse, holding a Shetland pony. That is how Byakuya sees himself.
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think, anyway. Okay, well, have fun with that headcanon, hero. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. You know what I like? I like that Byakuya's on our side, but he's still, like, just weird as fuck. Like an absolute freak. Like, yeah, he's working with us instead of against us now, but he's still totally unhinged.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Toko, you okay, honey?
Woo!
Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom. Hero, you're a grown man. Stop bullying a teenage girl.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. Oh my god.
Huh?
What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. Oh god. I don't care. Look, Byakuya, I know you don't like Toko. But we don't want her to die.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko. Toko, honey? Honey? Jeez, how low is the rock you're hiding under?
Whew.
I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against. Yeah, sorry, Kyoko. I guess we all just don't want Toko to die.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. Yeah, Byakuya, I think everyone else's stupidity is rubbing off on you. Good luck with that. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again. Oh, fuck you, Byakuya. You're gonna be dragged down to our level and you're gonna like it.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. We're gonna go up the stairs. We're gonna go... Okay, so that area is still blocked off. Where do these stairs lead to? I guess we'll never know. Oh, I can go get prizes. Gonna go win some prizes with some Monokuma tokens. I only really need to worry. I'm talking to Toko now, so I guess I'll just worry about getting stuff she like. Oh, a kitten haircut. I know it is statistically the best for me to use one at a time. But I also have 90... Oh, I made myself sad. That's one of the gifts Taka likes, and I can't give it to him because he's dead. I got salt. Oh, lucky! Who is the onesie for? That looks like it's for a baby. Oh my god, imagine if someone had a baby in here. That'd be so messed up. And it's another freaking creepy baby onesie. Oh, we got a creepy doll. Okay, I'm not getting the creepy baby onesie again. You better not be a onesie. Oh, it's a... Is that a radio? Aw, Taka likes those. I miss him. We got a book. What the fuck? Why is there a thong in there? Why was there a thong in there? Ew! Let's just get out of here. This is a school! This is a place of learning! Ba-ba-da-ba. Let's get to the next floor. There's nothing really up in this part. I gotta pull out the map. I don't know where the stairs are. How do I find the stairs? Take me to the 3rd floor. Let's go. Adventure. Fifth floor it is, because we got locked rooms on this one. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been open to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. Check the classrooms. What the fuck? Why? Who drew that on the blackboard? Oh my god! I'm out. I'm out of this room. Get out of this room right now. Whatever we find next can't be worse than that. Oh, hi, Toko. Huh? Does she want to talk to me or something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? Toko, write it on the blackboard. I think she's almost just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. We have a chalkboard right there. Just go write it on there. She just lets her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up. Hey, Hina. This floor feels so different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. How bad can it be? Oh, shit. Well, that's there. You know it's bad in a Danganronpa game when the blood is actually red instead of pink. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, impossibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you after all. You've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying? It's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair, and people defecating themselves upon their passing. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey, come
What?
on now.
My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me! Everything that has happened has been your fault. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No! It's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yup! Let me give you an itty-bitty, wee squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs. RPGs are awesome, you dirty whore.
Uh-oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Well, I'm gonna leave. I don't think I've seen everything there is to see. Oh, what? You want to snoop around the creepy murder room? There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Oh, we got a coin. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the blood stains are dry. And their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? No, Makoto, it's fruit punch and ketchup. Yes, it's blood! Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. Okay, we're out. Let's leave and never go back to that room again. Why does it say raw on the door? It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. It kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Yeah, that's probably where the dead bodies are. Hi, Kyoko. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Nukuro Ikusaba,
How many times are we gonna replay this scene?
the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Like, the writers clearly want you to know this is important. I know it's important. They don't have to keep flashbacking to this.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
I know.
Watch out for her.
I know. Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was important to tell. She was trying to tell me whatever it was. It was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I don't understand anything any better than before. Well, I guess it's just us and the cherry blossoms, Kyoko. I don't think I've seen everything there is to see. There's a bunch of wooden lockers here. The wooden lockers and the keys reminded me of super old-fashioned public bathhouses. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Okay, I guess we're gonna go spend some more coins later. I don't think I've seen everything there is to see. A suit of armor is on display. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here and it's in full bloom. It's quite elegant. Is this what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. What is this? Oh, that's Audrey too. She's gonna eat you. This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. They do if you feed them blood. They do if you feed them chopped up dentist. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
Watch out! That's a Monokuma flower! I came up with the name myself! Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement! Your heart's all like, whoa! And the plant's all like, snap! And your flesh is all like, blog! And dead! In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing, if I do say so myself. Well, can it sing? Put that plant on Broadway. See how far it goes. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. This is the second time you've mentioned someone who used to go to this school dying during the tragedy. What the fuck are you talking about?
Actually...
I am alarmed that Makoto never seems to focus in on what is a pretty big confession. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment.
Well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Hey, hero.
Yo.
At first, I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Why? Is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put up their plan for global human extinction into action. So, Hero, have you heard about murder hornets?
Well,
I'm serious! So am I. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? Bzz. Why are you back again? Ugh. Stupid bear. It's for the sprinklers! Sprinklers? Yeah! It controls the sprinklers! The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission! Oh, hello! Thanks for the raid. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to! So this means that the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it! It's super user-friendly, which sucks! So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself! But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway.
Disgusting.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? Monokuma, step away from the underage high school student. 5 feet apart. 5 feet apart right now. I'm gonna tell everyone! Hero, I need an adult. Is this a chicken coop? Yay, chickens! What's a chicken coop doing here? Well, Makoto, where do you think you've been getting your eggs from? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like, they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that? It seems safe. Go on, Makoto, pet one of the chickens. You can't be sad when you're holding a chicken. It's a chicken. It doesn't have like a second form, right? Pick up a chicken. It's a chicken. It's really alive, right, Makoto? It's a chicken. It really is, right? Like, I can say for sure. It's a chicken. It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? Oh, chickens would gladly cannibalize a corpse. They would not hesitate. They crave human flesh. It's a chicken. It's not gonna, like, lay a bomb, is it? Okay, we have pet every single chicken. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them. Exactly? 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whatever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed, all-natural lemonade. It's going good. I enjoy how much Hero loves the chickens. It's nice to see him happy. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. Okay, well, Hero, you can take care of the chickens, I guess. What's in this mysterious shed back here? Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots, and farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? Take the pickaxe! I want it! I want it! Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy Diamond? Yeah, that was the name of Mondo's gang. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. It's the name of Mondo's gang. He literally had it written on the back of his jacket. Are we gonna have to do lawn work now? I think we've explored everything. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, I found nothing. Nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team. Hina, that's not great.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Byakuya, you're gonna be part of the group hug, whether you like it or not. Let me love you. Just for that, you have to go up first. Oh, wait, shit, he's gonna tell everyone about the murder room. By the way, did any of you find it? Shit. Byakuya shouldn't have gone first. The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far.
What?
What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific. Far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell. Concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But
I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other words...
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed there? I don't know why you guys are still so squeamish about murder. You've already witnessed, like, 4. Stop! Seriously, I'm gonna throw up!
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is, the massive murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. That awful scene in that room. Do the executions count as murders? Because it's like, yeah, I view it as like, yeah, Sayaka was murdered, Taka and Hifumi were murdered. But do the executions count as like, you guys didn't have to solve the murder, so does it really count? You guys didn't even have to really watch. You could have just closed your eyes for that part if you wanted to. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago.
In other words...
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
It's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
hey.
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless, but still, how is it that not one of us has ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? I don't think they could have covered it up. Not in today's age of, like, then again, this game did come out in the early 2000s. Like, if this was a game released today, I'd be like, there's no way they could keep this hidden. Everyone's got a goddamn smartphone. But, like, back in the early 2000s, like, what were they gonna do? Record it with their PDA? Toko, are you talking yet, sweetie? Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me? Oh shit, they do? I remember them mentioning phones, and they mentioned PDAs, but I always imagined that they just had, like, crappy flip phones.
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever? Ah, I'd forgotten about that.
Huh?
Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on! Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, Master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Haha, seriously? You're just gonna take it? I feel like everyone should be, like, significantly more concerned about the way Byakuya is treating Toko.
What the heck?
Shut up! Don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. It was this. Oh, God! It's like, it's like, hey, what do you have? A knife! No! A knife? Toko, no knife for you! Whoa, that thing is huge! It's like Rambo size!
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom?
Well...
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use the knife for? What are you planning to do to us? Why are you so freaked out about Toko having a knife on her when Jill is walking around with sharpened scissors that are specifically custom made and designed for murder? Why have none of you taken the scissors? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave the knife lying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it lying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? Why don't you guys just throw it in the incinerator? I mean, considering how big a deal it was during the first trial that they had the trash room with the incinerator in it, and only one of them had the key because it was that person's turn for picking up trash. We know Hifumi had the key. Hifumi's dead now. We don't know what happened to the key to the trash room. How do any of us get in there?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. Then why haven't you taken Jill's scissors?
What's your problem?
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. But you have the scissors. So what do we do?
So then...
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Oh, sure. Just put that giant target on my back. It's fine. Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Trust, using someone. Is there really much of a difference? Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes! Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. You mean in the room that you never bothered to lock the door to? Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry, I'm sorry, it stinks, I'm sorry, it stinks, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Huh? to just praise me? Hey, good for you! I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. I feel strange. What rating is this game again? So strange. Really strange. Toko, get a room! Whenever I look at Tokos these days, it makes me feel sad. Okay, let's give Toko a minute. Hina, distract us from this. I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That kind of used to be Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of this school. What exactly did you notice about the layout?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask?
So then...
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
Correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, I'm not sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes.
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature. The final boss, or tyrant, or...
But
We're not in a horror game, though. Are you sure about that, Hina? Are you really sure? Maybe we should listen to Hiro. He's the one who was breaking the 4th wall with those emoticons earlier. Hiro unlocked the emoji power. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
Now, no, how I said it is right too. Okay, Byakuya, have your moment. Hello! Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found out more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. I've been calling it Audrey too. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
For serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hiro. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on! You don't always have to call me dumb. Hiro, you're dodging the question! I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question.
Huh?
So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. That master praised me. Oh, God. Oh, make it go away. Maybe we should leave her alone for now.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's settled. We'll let you be in charge of the knife, Makoto. I can't go running off now. I have to hear what the others have to say. We talked to everyone. Oh, we have to talk to Hiro some more. Oh, we didn't talk about the chicken coop or the tool shed.
Naturally.
You know?
Chicken coop. There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right. 5. 5 chickens. I can count. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken. Oh, our barbecue. Decisions. Oh, or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? Hina, you'll get salmonella poisoning. I'm pretty sure that'd kill you.
You know?
You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe?
What?
Huh? What about a pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond? Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think. I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Huh, that's it. I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here, and Monokuma confiscated it. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did?
Yo.
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. Elaborate. How are you going to call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe we can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to make crop circles.
Well?
And we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know?
Well, back then, my personality hadn't been quite solidified yet. Hifumi died and we needed Hiro to get weirder to make up for the lack of comic relief. Him and Hifumi were sharing the spotlight on that before, but after losing our little hamster, Hiro needed to get twice as weird to make up for his absence. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm even more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo.
So, now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna burst through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well...
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro. Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. Byakuya, literally no one was suspicious at all until you brought it up, my guy. I can't.
Huh?
What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean... amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd be saying you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is very suspicious.
You can't be serious right now, can you?
Whew.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However...
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey.
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that?
That's fine.
Fine. I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk? I don't know, Byakuya. Maybe she was telling the truth. Maybe Kyoko isn't the suspicious fiend you think she is. And maybe the only reason you are so pissed off about Kyoko's very existence is because you know she's your romantic rival for Makoto's affections. You jealous, hysterical bitch.
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school, where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that? Kyoko, people are dead!
Hey.
Can you really be sure that life here has only been filled with the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us, and without a word, began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
Goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
But
I think you went too far, taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her, enjoying getting yelled at. Toko, you're the one making a puddle.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me.
Hey.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, this situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone.
What?
What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
'cause I mean,
'Cause, look! Jesus fucking Christ! How long have you been there?
What?
It's you! How long have you been standing there? I'm very
Now I'm really angry.
angry!
huh?
Angry at what? At the thief! Yes, that's right! I'm very sad to have to tell you that there's a thief in your midst!
Huh?
What?
Hey!
My precious! They stole it! You're precious?
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
What the fuck have you taught us other than murder? Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die pennilessly on the street. I can say words.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It's likely it has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
How long did you guys spend exploring the 5th floor? It was literally, we all get up for breakfast, we all look around the floor, we all come back and talk, and now it's night? Jesus Christ! Most of you guys didn't even explore every single room! You guys just split them up and divvied it up! Like, what the hell?
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Like, I get that it's been an hour of playtime, but the fact that in-universe it's been a full day is insane to me.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Uh-oh. We need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow. And about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around.
well,
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put this knife away that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be on my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Kyoko?
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go.
hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay. I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right. So we could uncover whatever secrets may lie hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She already had decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba,
Again with this.
the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Oh my god.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
This is like, what, our 4th time replaying this flashback?
Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find the file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have any proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the mastermind, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let go, can we? Sure, I mean, but what does this key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't! That's way too dangerous! And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever, but I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have been a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think about what might happen if we fail...
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much. After all, with minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
I
see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey.
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
Indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey.
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well...
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
So then...
Okay then. Shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like any other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma! You can see me, right? Get out here! I've got a bone to pick with you! Then a few moments later...
Monokuma appears!
Well! This is a surprise! You being the one to call me out!
Hey!
Hey, by the way... Huh?
Most suspicious.
What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse, just the two of you, in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? Well, Makoto, at least Monokuma thinks you have Riz. So warm and wet, so wet and warm, I bet you guys. Oh my god. Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. Yeah, that was a good call. All over her, didn't you? Jesus Christ. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Oh, that is a fucking lie. Monokuma is a fucking pervert. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Bullshit. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Wow.
Bullseye! Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went through all that trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want? Oh, well, I don't know, Makoto. The best lie I can think of right now is asking him if he has any condoms. There's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella.
Actually...
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually there is.
What?
Seriously?
My entire existence!
Then what am I?
This is kind of depressing.
That's enough! I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what would you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible at all. But is that seriously why you dragged me out here in the middle of the night?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! 100 megaton freaking kidding me! You're not gonna ask me something useful like how to get the best honey or ursine breeding tips? What the fuck? This is crazy! Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying! Go! Fine, I'll tell you! It was a key and censored! That's it! What was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid! A secret! Fill it in yourself! Making me trudge all the way out here for that? I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours! The next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out! Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine. Right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
Oh, so the fourth wall is just non-existent. What the fuck? What is this? I have so many questions. Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been canceled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? Well, it's been like 10 years. I don't think we're getting Sakura's Revenge, guys. This super stylish, super fashionable game was canceled during development, but it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
It's been 10 years since this game came out!
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Well, Makoto, you can get to the dining hall tomorrow, okay? I'm gonna save here, and then I will be playing more Danganronpa tomorrow at 12. Until next time, show's over!